Your in-studio correspondent here with this week's Top 5. Emerson students are known for being unique and for having strange decor items in their dorms. We're all aware that the Emerson Student Starter Pack comes with a tapestry, Pulp Fiction poster, and a ukulele to deck out your dorm. However, some students like to push the limits of what is and what isn't allowed. So here are the top 5 things that you probably shouldn't have in your dorm room. Number 5, knives. Seeing as you got into Emerson, we're assuming that you're smart enough to know a thing or two about knives. The first thing being that they can hurt people, the second thing being that they can hurt people. We know. Emerson students like to challenge the status quo and live on the edge. But the edge of the blade is not what we had in mind. So please, for the love of Lee Pelton, listen to your friends here at Common Agenda and mind your common sense. We know that you may need knives to hand cut your antique film, but please just stick with safety scissors. Number 4, your friend. I'm talking about your new friend, and by friend, I mean hostage. We know it's hard to make friends at college, but tying your new M-Chan bud to your life-size statue of Quentin Tarantino is not the way to go. We get it. You want them to be your platonic bae. But if you love someone, you have to set them free. Do the right thing and use your illegal dorm kitchen knife to cut them loose. And if they return to you on their free will, your bond will be even stronger. But if they awkwardly avoid you in the elevator, take the hint. You did hold them hostage after all. Number 3, construction workers peering through your window. This one really isn't your fault, but it's recommended that you don't have creepy construction workers looking through your window. Let's not assume the worst and that they're trying to get a quick peek of you in your all-natural flesh suit. Maybe they don't have cable and they want to catch up with a Better Call Saul on your fingerprint-covered laptop screen. Either way, though, it's weird, so we recommend that you install some bug zappers to get rid of those noisy construction workers. Number 2, Airbnb guests. Even though Airbnb guests are not outright banned in the handbook like knives or little animal friends, it's not a smart idea to bring them into your dorm room. We're not going to say any names, but let's just say that it's not worth bringing in Airbnb guests to your room. It will jack up your rent when you have to move off campus and when you get kicked out of LB. But if you refuse to listen to our very legitimate advice, at least try to be cautious about bringing in Airbnb guests. If an RA comes knocking, make sure to hide any guests that you have, whether it be under your bed or throwing a sheet over them so that they look like a decorative lamp. Number 1, alcohol. Contrary to what popular media led you to believe about college during your teen years, drinking is generally frowned upon in the dorms. Emerson College stays vintage by connecting students to the United States prohibition roots and banning alcohol in the dorms for students under 21 and severely limiting the qualities for students of those ages. And you didn't hear it from us, but Paramount secretly turns into a speakeasy at night filled with smoky hallways and hipsters in fedoras. But don't expect Lee to be coming over to share craft beer in your LB triple anytime soon, 21 or not. Remember, don't drink in dorm. Well, those are the top 5 things that you should avoid having in your dorm room. And remember, if you have any questions about what is and what isn't allowed in the dorms, just pester your RAs. That's what they're there for.